What do you guys think about this jacket? Jeanette got it for me and it's like super big, but man, is it comfortable. I finally got my hands on a Canon R3 and I must say, it's been great. I know I'm still in the honeymoon stage, so I'd like to take this time to talk about the 5 things that I love about this camera. The first thing is the trackpad. On the autofocus on button, if you guys don't already know this feature, basically the Canon R3 has a trackpad on the autofocus button. Yeah, there's a trackpad on this button. You can turn it on or leave it off. But if you turn it on to select autofocus, all you have to do is just move your thumb around the trackpad. That's one way to select focus with this camera. It's awesome. And this camera has a lot of different features. You can select your focus points. Since we're talking about focus points, the second thing is eye focusing. I made a whole video about this, eye focusing, so be sure to check that video out. Just a little quick rundown though, eye focusing basically lets you choose your focus point with your eye. You need to look at the viewfinder and look at the subjects you want to focus. And the camera will move the focus point to that subject. Super cool, right? The third thing I really like about the Canon R3 is the battery life. This camera uses LPE19 battery. It's definitely bigger than the battery from my Canon R5, and there's a lot of good reason for it. The battery lasts forever. I can go on a shoot and not having to think about running out of battery. You can most likely shoot over 1,000 shots with one battery. That's crazy. The fourth thing is the weight. The first time I ever picked up this camera, I was super shocked that it does not weigh anything. Literally, it weighs less than my Canon R5 with a vertical grip. I don't know how Canon did it, but this camera is not heavy. I think my 50mm f1.2 is the reason why this camera feels so heavy. I've held the 1DX Mark II before and man, that camera was heavy. I'm super glad that the Canon R3 isn't that heavy. The fifth and final thing, but not the least important, is the 6K downsample to 4K. This camera lets you shoot 6K downsample to 4K. The difference in image quality is insane. When I was using 4K, it was good, and I didn't have anything to complain about. But when I used 6K downsample to 4K, oh my goodness. The picture is so sharp. I'm super impressed with the picture quality and I'm pretty much going to be shooting with it all the time. I know I haven't had this camera for that long, but so far it's been amazing. These are my top 5 features of this camera so far. If you guys have liked this video, make sure you hit that like button and I'll see you guys in the next video. My name is Andy. Catch you guys later. Peace.